All right, I think I'm live. I haven't done this in a while on Substack. So, hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. We'll give like a couple of seconds for people to join in. So just let's just hang out for just a second and see who joins us. So I'm going to jump in hopes that others will join. This is really not a formal live. I'm just here because it's Black Girl Magic Week and I'm promoting it. There's still time left of it, of course, but allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Reiki Master Allison. I am a Reiki Master healer and teacher at my school, the Sacred Pathway Academy. I am also a spiritual empowerment coach for Black women who are 40 and over. I help them reclaim their light. Yes, I do. So, I wanted to just come on and do some like pop-up readings, pull some cards, have a little combo, keep it light, keep it cute and everything else. That's why I'm not like, I don't have my makeup on or nothing like that. Of course, I'm gonna have my earrings on because I'm an earring um addict. I am addicted to accessories and stuff like that. So I love earrings and I feel naked without earrings on. So I'm always going to have my earrings on and I'm always going to have my hair either like this or in a wrap or something like that because that's just part of who I am. But anyway, enough about me. So I realized that I have not come on Substack and explained what Black Girl Magic Week is. I think I wrote a post. One of my posts may have explained it. I don't know. But let me just go ahead and give you a little history lesson on here. Okay. So, when I first started my coaching business, I was also in a coaching program. This is a group coaching program. And I remember that my mentor, she was giving us a lesson on how to prepare and promote your like Black Friday and the benefits of having like Black Friday specials and sales and stuff like that on your programs, your products, your services. So she, is a Black woman. And, most of us in that program were Black women. So she just made kind of a joke of saying, maybe we can call our Black Friday Black Girl Friday or something like that. And so from there, I just dipped into my Leo dramatic self and decided that, okay, well, if we're going to say Black Girl Friday, let's just sprinkle a little magic in there. So I call mine Black Girl Magic Friday. Well, Black Girl Magic Fridays evolved into Black Girl Magic Weekend. And last year, after Black Girl Magic Weekend, I made the decision that from now on, it's going to be Black Girl Magic Week, where I'm not only promoting the sales and offerings that I have that are up to 70% off. You need to check them out. I'm just saying. Um, where I'm not just promoting that, but I'm also showing Black women who are 40 and over how important it is for us to embody our magic. And it's really important now because of the climate that we're in for Black women while we're resting, us to the 92%, while we're resting, while we're, dialing back and letting the rest of the folks have their moments. You know what I'm saying? We know. If you know, you know. But while we're in this period of rest, what we can be doing, I'm not going to should on you and say what we should be doing. It's what we can be doing, what we could be doing to not just help others, but ourselves. Because I had taught on, so Sunday on YouTube and TikTok, I taught why it's important for us to embody our magic at this big age. So then on Tuesday, it was Tuesday, I taught how we can embody our magic. And then last night, I taught about what happens when you don't and how that looks and how it's showing up for so many of us that we're not embodying our magic. So if you want to catch up on any of those, just go on my YouTube channel. The replays are there. Just make sure while you're there that you like, comment, subscribe, and stay connected to me because I definitely want to be connected to you, especially my Substack family. I love it here. I am committed to posting more regularly on here. Um, I just kind of been MIA because I've been working on my second book and I at 50, I had to realize that, working a full-time job, having my full-time business and writing this book, I got to draw the line in the sand and practice the self-care that I'm always preaching. So if that means that social media you know, platforms like this have to take a hit and not hear from me as often, so be it. So be it. Because my overall self-care, my well-being is far more important to me than that. Um, but I always want to make sure that I'm just dropping like some little nuggets to let you know what I've been doing. And so yeah. So before we jump in, because those that are going to come in here on the replay, before we jump in, let's just take some deep breaths. Okay? Let's just take some deep breaths together. So I want you to just come just to just sitting. If you can sit still for just a moment, let's just do that. So sit down and relax yourself. If you are sitting on the floor, you can cross your legs, sit in lotus pose if you want, or, not. However, if you're sitting on your chair or sitting up on your bed, put your feet flat on the floor. Okay. So you can feel the ground beneath you. Even though it's the floor, you're still getting grounded by touching the floor with your feet. Okay. Now, when you're sitting on the floor, like I'm doing now, you're connecting the root chakra, which is at your tailbone, to the floor, the ground. See how that goes? Yeah. Okay. So close your beautiful eyes and allow yourself to just be fully present in this moment. I know some of us that are celebrating today, we're thinking about family that's coming over. If they're not already there, we're thinking about all the things that we have to do today. But just for this moment, I don't want you to be thinking about that. I want you to concentrate on your breath. Greetings, Margaret. Welcome in. So close your beautiful eyes if you can as you're taking a seat. And I just want you to concentrate on the natural rhythm of your breath. Put your hands in your lap and just concentrate on the natural rhythm of your breath. And just feel what it feels like to just be in sync with what your body does naturally. To be concentrating on what your body does naturally, which is breathing. And I want you to allow yourself to just take a little mental scan over your body. From your head down to your toes, just take a scan. See where in your body you could use just a little more love. And when you find that place, take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and send love to that place. Maybe you might have some tension in your shoulders, your lower back, or your neck. Maybe your legs have been hurting, or you've been feeling, at this age, a little arthritis creeping in. But we're going to send love and breath to those places. Put your hand over your heart chakra and just take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And let's do one more big inhale through the nose. And exhale with sound. All right, open your eyes and let's get it. So, I do have two decks of cards. So, anybody that comes in, if you want a card, you can just let me know. But I am going to pull one card for the collective just to get the party started. Thank you for the hearts. And again, my name is Reiki Master Allison, and I am here for the over 40 crowd. Actually, that is my main of who I serve. But I always say if you feel resonance with anything that I say or I do, then you're in the right place. Period. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the hearts. Really appreciate that. And you can hit the share button and share this live with others. That would be appreciated as well. That's right. So let's see what we got. Oh, let me show you where I'm pulling from because you might be like, well, what card deck are you using? I am using the Faces of Oshun by Abiola Abrams because since this is Black Girl Magic week, I gotta pull some Black Girl Magic. Okay. So let me just do something real quick because I'm not really used to Substack in their ways. Oops, I'm sorry to shake the camera, y'all. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay. I was trying to see if I can mirror everything, but I can't. So let me just show you the card. Oh, I love this one. It's Oshun of Mo- harmonic balance. I don't know why that word just didn't want to come out. Oshun of harmonic balance. And this is card number 9 for those numerologists out there. And it says harmony, inner peace, and synchronicity. Harmony, inner peace, and synchronicity. So let's see what this card, let's go a little deeper here. Let's get the book out. And if you are new to card readings, here's something that I just want to give as a tip. If you ever just sort of like, I want to get me some cards, but I'm not a reader. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Anybody can pull a card. Anybody can read the guidebook. Don't feel like you can't read the guidebook. The guidebook is there for a reason. So pull it. Now, does that mean that sometimes you're not going to get an intuitive hit by looking at the card, the illustrations, feeling the energy of the card? Because yes, you absolutely will. And you may not need to read it. But don't feel bad for doing it. So it says, please take a seat. No wonder you feel off. You are. You need to restore your equilibrium, whether it's between work and play, giving and receiving, or your emotional and rational self. You are a bit off kilter. I feel that within myself. Ocean of harmonic balance appears when there's a need for restoration and alignment in your life. She invites you to take a step back and assess where the imbalance lies. Are you giving more than you're receiving, or maybe the other way around? Are your mind and heart at odds with each other? This goddess encourages you to find your center by understanding that balance is not about choosing one over the other, but about integrating them. So, what to do now? Focus on action that restores harmony. If you've been all work and no play, schedule some downtime. If you've been emotionally driven, take time to rationally evaluate your choices. Meditate, journal, or speak with someone who can offer perspective. As you make these adjustments, your life will naturally fall back into balance. Yes. So I'm going to read the affirmation. It says, I move in harmony with the divine, embracing peace and balance. Ah, Ashe. Whew, I love that. I move in harmony with the divine, embracing peace and balance. So if that resonates with you, put that in the comments that it does, because it sure enough resonates with me. It definitely resonates with me. And, that is something that I do teach a lot. And I'm learning how to practice what I teach. That sometimes we have to take those cues from the universe, from our bodies, from our minds of telling us that we're off. We're off kilter and we need to take care of ourselves. We're balancing a lot, work, is writing, being a business owner, being a mother, being a spouse, taking care of aging parents. Like there's so many responsibilities that we're carrying right now in this stage of our lives. And it's finding that harmonic balance within ourselves and understanding it doesn't have to necessarily be the either or. It can be this and, but understanding how to pull back when we need to pull back, how to pull back and love on ourselves. And sometimes loving on ourselves means pouring ourselves a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and laying in bed binge watching our favorite programs, relaxing, where we're not having to think or juggle or, any of those other daily responsibilities that a lot of us carry. It's being able to see that sometimes we got to take a step back. Sometimes we're just doing too much. And more often than not, our bodies, our minds, our spirits are telling us with so many different ways that we need to slow down. We need to step back. And when I first started this live, I talked about how I haven't been showing up as much on social media. And that's because I've been really busy writing my book. And so between my full time job, working in my business, and writing this book, I don't have time to be making like content for my social media. Even if I sit and create a whole bunch of stuff on Canva or whatever, it's just not happening. And at this big age of 50, I realize I am not Superwoman. I got to step back. So, something's going to take a hit. And it hopefully my community understands. Um, and hopefully, they still rock with me, lean with me, rock with me. Because I'm still leaning and rocking with them. It's just that I can't be in all of these different places. And I realized that. Now, the old me would have been trying to do everything, Oh, I gotta show up. Let me get these lives done on TikTok and YouTube because I gotta compete with all these other creators that I see that are showing up constantly and their work is amazing. And I know my work is amazing, but I gotta put it out there because and that is the thing that almost took me out in 2023. Yep. That is what almost took me out in 2023. I had to go into the hospital. Thankfully, I did not have to stay longer than one night, but that one night was all it took for your girl to understand that she is only human. And she got to start taking care of herself. And she has to do better in taking care of herself, putting up boundaries within herself, right? Um, any recovering perfectionists out there, recovering people pleasers, those are the two P words that I am recovering from: perfectionism and people pleasing. That those are two things that can take you out because within both of those things, you are denying yourself. You are denying yourself. In the perfectionism, you're denying yourself because you are denying that you are perfectly imperfect, that you are flawed, and you were created to be flawed. That's the part that we don't remember. We were created to be flawed. We were never created to be perfect. All these imperfections or things that we view as imperfections are actually superpowers. And it's what makes us unique. It's what makes us beautiful. It makes us who we are. Right? So, us denying ourselves through trying to be perfect or fit into this mold that society has says this is where you fit. This is how you get attention from people. This is how people, this is what we're supposed to do in this world of conformity and performance. Perfectionism is a dream killer. Perfectionism, procrastination, people pleasing, all those P words are all cut from the same cloth, whether we realize it or not, because it involves us not taking care of ourselves, not showing up for ourselves, not setting proper boundaries, and not allowing life to just flow through us. I just said a lot. And I'm supposed to be pulling cards, but I felt like I needed to say that. So, thank you for sitting through that, allowing me to speak. So, I have the Faces of Oshun, and then I have Priestess of Light. So, if anybody would like a card, let me know and tell me which deck that you want. Thank you, Goddess Margaret. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Got any plans? Okay. Do you have a particular deck that you want, or you want me to just choose? So we've got the Faces of Oshun and then Priestess of Light. Both are very beautiful divine feminine cards. Um, just let me know what you want and I will pull it for you. Better now, you can choose. Okay. All right. So let me see. I think we're gonna go with Priestess of Light. Yeah. I feel like that's what's needed. So, what does Goddess Margaret need to know today? What is the message? Come forth for her. Tired and burned out, like you said. Okay. So, let's just pull a card. She's tired or she's burned out. What does she need to do? Hmm. Okay. So, you've got Precognition, precognition, psychic ability, future vision. And I'm going to read the book, but look how beautiful that light is. That card is Priestess of Light. All right, that is card 13. All right, so let's just take a listen here. The Egyptian priestess on this card has developed a profoundly heightened psychic ability. Excuse me. She looks peacefully into the light hovering over her right hand, where images of the future reveal themselves. A soft glow emanates from her throat center and brow chakra, radiating from beneath her hawk headdress. The hawk aids her in reaching higher levels of consciousness. This messenger bird represents expansive psychism. I don't know if that's pronouncing it correctly, but we're going to roll with that. And future vision. This card indicates that you are now capable of reaching new heights of intuition and precognitive ability. In fact, you may have already noticed flashes of insight and deeper awareness. If so, trust the information you receive and let yourself look even deeper into the potential meanings of your future visions. There may be important messages coming your way. These may take the form of guidance about future choices or inspirations about creativity, career related, or personal projects. Remember that your soul vibrates at the level of spirit connection. For this reason, this card may also indicate potential career involving psychic or intuitive practices. In fact, you may have had such careers in your past lives. Know that your soul is calling you to reconnect. That's the big part right there, Goddess Margaret. Your soul is calling you to reconnect. Take time to meditate more so you can peacefully receive. Let yourself trust your growing intuition. The spirit world is open to you, ready to reveal your potential and all that you need to now know. Your affirmation is, I am one with the spirit world. Every day, my psychic ability grows. I am one with the spirit world. Every day, my psychic ability grows. So, Goddess Margaret, as you're talking about that you are burned out, what I need you to understand that within this intuition, within these abilities, this future vision, your tiredness is blocking your vision. So you need to take rest and you need to take it more seriously for yourself, which could look like, and this is something that I talk about a lot in my teachings. If you do a lot of doom scrolling, stop. Give yourself a moment of the day where you don't touch your phone. Give yourself a moment of the day where you don't open up your laptop. That you give yourself the gift of time, whether that is 5 minutes, because I don't know what your home situation is, because if you have little ones, I get it. I'm a mother. My son's grown now, but I remember those days of where it felt like I just could not get a minute to myself. But the minute that I got was when he went to bed. So whatever you have to do to really start caring for yourself, because there are some, and I'm feeling this and I'm hearing this. There's some things that you've been visualizing. You've been seeing some things. There's some like future you that you've been working on so that you can advance into doing something that really feels good to you and be in alignment with where you're being taken. But before you get there, you need to rest. my love. You need to give yourself rest because those visions are coming up for a reason. And in order for you to get there, in order for your ancestors and spirit guides to guide you there, in order for you to hear the sacred instructions that they have for you, because it's something and it's something great. And I feel that I'm getting chills talking to you. I feel that there's something great there. But in order for you to get it, you got to take better care of yourself. So give yourself those moments in time where you can just rest, where you can just gather your thoughts, where you can just feel one within yourself. Whether that means before you go to bed, take 5 deep breaths. Put your feet flat on the floor, sit on your bed, take 5 deep breaths, and really take them in and feel them in your body. And I feel once you start doing that, the channels will start to open up. I mean, there's some other things that you can do for yourself. For instance, I'm just going to plug this here because I can. During Black Girl Magic Week, I have a lot of good sales happening. One in particular, I've got my distant Reiki healing sessions for just $50. So if you want to book a session with me, there's a link in my bio that you can click on and you can see all the Black Girl Magic sales that I got going on, one of which is that distance Reiki healing. I think you would really benefit from that because it's going to give you a few things. It's going to help you relax. It's going to give you some clarity and open up a few things to help you move forward. That's only if this feels right and aligned for you to do that. But I'm just encouraging you to do it. And I want you to just keep being your bright, beautiful self, sister. You got it. So I hope that resonated with you, goddess. You are so welcome. It's my pleasure. It is my pleasure. But I really want you to consider that Reiki session because I'm there's some stuff for you that the ancestors have, and you got to get clear about it so they can help you move forward. All right. Thank you, sister. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, I feel that in my body. Oh my goodness. I feel that in my body. That is so beautiful. Yes. Whew. Yes. Thank you for letting me pull that for you. Thank you. That was beautiful. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, my love. All right. So I think I'm gonna jump off here. You're welcome. It is so my pleasure. So my pleasure. I'm gonna jump off here. I'm most likely gonna go live again tomorrow morning. Since I'm off work, I may as well. Okay. Okay, sis. I'll be looking for you. Sending everybody love. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If you don't, then happy Thursday. All right. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Bye for now.